Hi guys, it's Tara Reid. You're watching Joe and Marie all day, all night. YouTube family.
Let's go!
How you doing, guys?
Hi.
Today is Saturday, October 8th, all day.
All night.
And this video, we have a bunch of more vinyls that I got from a bunch of different places. I can't name them off the top of my head,
Because
but
there's a bunch of different artists.
yep. And we'll just go through them one by one. I'll let you know where I got them. But this first one I got from Guitars and Grooves, right near our where we live. And this is one that I wanted. I was a big fan of them back in the early 80s. And this is Missing Persons Spring Sessions M. I was always, like I said, a fan of them.
They're already tagged and bagged,
Yeah, they're all tagged and bagged.
basically.
But I was a big fan of the song What Words For? Pretty much the song Words. And I always liked that one. It was the first time I ever heard it on MTV, and I really, really was a fan of them after that. But it has Noticeable One on it. It has Destination Unknown. That's a really good song. And then it has Words on this one. So I was really excited. This is their first album, but I was really excited for it. And she lives in Gloucester, Massachusetts now, so pretty cool.
Not to confuse
Yeah.
with Gloucester.
Yep. She's a school teacher.
Cool.
This is a very... They would be considered new wave if they came out in the 80s, but they weren't really new wave. They were very, synthesized kind of trippy kind of band. But it's a band called Kraftwerk, and this is Autobahn.
Nice artwork.
Yeah, if I remember right, this came out in 72 or 74. But it's a really good album. I'm a really big fan of theirs. Like I said, they're very kind of quirky kind of band. They remind me like a Devo. But I really wanted to check them out. I haven't heard this album in a while. So
They look 70s on the back.
Yeah, super 70s. But I was really, really happy to pick this one up. I've never heard this album before, so I wanted to check it out. Next one. This is one that I found at, again, so far all of these came from Guitars and Grooves. This one, they had I like a couple of their songs, not the biggest fan. This is pretty much Paul McCartney's band that he did with his wife after the Beatles, before he went solo, and it's a band called Wings, and this is their greatest hits. This is a gatefold, and I'll show it to you. But the songs on this one is pretty much silly love songs that came out in 76, Live and Let Die, that Guns N' Roses covered, that came out in 73, Band on the Run, that came out in 73, Let 'Em In, that came out in 76. Those are the only ones I really know on here. But this is a nice gatefold one. Here's the front right there. Here's the back. Yep.
Is that with Jayla Man and Sailor Sam?
No.
No?
But no, I thought it was a gatefold, but I was wrong.
That's okay.
It looks like a gatefold. It was just really, as I say, it was a fat one. But because of that, like I said, I wanted to double check to make sure.
A fat one.
Yeah.
That's been with us for a long time, couple of years.
Yeah, a couple of years.
Easter egg.
But I like some Wing songs. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan. I wouldn't buy
Their whole collection.
their whole collection or buy a full album. Spoiler for a later video, I do have a full album, but you'll get the story behind that one. But I wanted to get their greatest hits because I do like some of their songs. So I wanted to pick that one up. Next one. This is one that I'm a huge fan of. Saw him on this tour.
Nope. And
I was super, super excited to get it because it is my favorite album by him. And this is David Bowie's Let's Dance.
Dancing Steps.
Yeah. Big, big fan of this album. I've always really, really enjoyed it. This one has, let me see if I can read them. And then not on the back. so I have to read them off the record.
Oh yeah, it's produced by it. That's what that is.
And the songs are Ricochet is on here, Shake It, Modern Love, China Girl, Let's Dance, Without You. Just a bunch of really good stuff. I've always been a big fan of David Bowie, so this is an album that I really wanted to get. I'm not a big fan of his Ziggy Stardust days. When he came out in the 80s with this and with Billie Jean, the song Billie Jean that he did, China Girl is another one that he really did that I really liked. You know, but this by far is my favorite album by him, so I had to pick this one up.
Every time I see this next band's name, he woke me up or whatever, and I tried to pronounce it, and it looks nothing like it sounds.
Yep. This one I found at Newbury Comics, and I wanted to pick it up.
I mean, I pronounce it like nothing like it looks.
Yep. And this is, I wanted to get this one because this is a reissue of it, but this one is actually cut from the original master, so it's going to sound really good. One thing with buying reissues that I always look for is stuff that were cut from the original masters. Sometimes if they were cut from a digital file, or if they were cut from something else, it's pretty much like listening to an MP3. I want to listen to it the way they came off the masters. So, you know, if it was remastered, I don't mind it, but some of the stuff, they're taking digital and putting it into vinyl, and that I don't really care for. I want to hear from the original master.
Parental advisory, explicit content.
But this one is a gatefold, and this is Pantera's vulgar display of power.
Pantera.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Pantera. Like I said, I've seen them many times. On this tour, I saw them only twice. I saw them when they opened up for Skid Row, and then when they played with Crowbar, the Wallace Civic Center, right near where you used to live.
Yeah, literally
and
15 minutes.
I love this album. This has pretty much, this is to me a perfect 10 album that it's unskippable. You know, Mouth of War, New Level, Walk, Effin' Hostile, that I won't say it, This Love, Rise, Hollow. Hollow is a great song, but
sounds empty.
I love this album. But this is a gatefold, but it's still
He's
sealed.
excited.
As you can see, I paid $27.99 for it.
There's no E and then T.
No, but
Like
I was really happy to have that one. This one is a band I am a huge fan of. They're from New York City. They were under the umbrella of New York hardcore, but they're not really a hardcore band. But this is their second album that I'm a really big fan of, and it is Life of Agony's Ugly. This is a really good album. Life of Agony, their pretty much first 6 albums I really enjoyed. Some of them aren't studio albums, but they did an unplugged album. They did 4 studio albums that I really liked, and I had an unplugged one and one that had a bunch of B-sides on it that I really enjoyed. But this is their second album, and it's really good. This has...
they call it Ugly.
Yeah. This has I Regret, Lost at 22, Let's Pretend. It has a cover of the Simple Minds song, Don't You Forget About Me on here. How Would It Be? Damned If I Do. I mean, this is a great album. Is this a gatefold? I don't remember. Nope, it's not a gatefold. But really excited to have this one in the collection. This is really good album. And they're more of a like a rockish. Some of the songs are really heavy guitar, but you know, they're pretty much a rock. This is a band, I don't remember where they're from, but they have a story.
Are these all in order?
Yeah, that I want them. This is a band called The Ghost Inside. And this band, right before this album came out, when their first album came out, they were on tour and they were in Lubbock, Texas. And their tour bus got hit by a semi, and pretty much everybody, the bus driver and one other person, died in the bus. Pretty much the whole entire band was out of commission for almost a year or 2 years, and the drummer actually lost his leg, and his dad helped him make something to actually hit the bass drum with no leg. And right after that, they made this album. They're a really good band. They're kind of hardcore, not really, but
Bless him, huh?
yeah. But they did a song called Aftermath. It's the last song on the album, and it's pretty much the aftermath of what happened with
That accident?
with that accident. And if you actually watch the video for Aftermath, the news footage of the accident is the beginning of the video. And throughout the video is their physical therapy of them in the hospital, going through physical therapy, and pretty much you see how the drummer plays the drums now with one leg. But it's a really, really good album. I am super excited to have this. I found this on eBay, and I was really excited to find it. It was pretty cheap. I remember paying under 20 bucks for it. I think it was like 15-ish. This one, I had to pay a little bit for because I am a huge fan of this band. They're Boston hardcore. They're from Boston, Massachusetts.
No, is it Boston?
Yeah. And I love this band. I literally want to find all their vinyls because I had all their vinyls back in the day. I had them on cassette. I had them on CD.
But you don't have them on CD anymore.
No. I gave it to Cinema Sickness. But
Never sell your collection.
yep. And
I mean, never give away your collection.
and I gave them my CDs and all my vinyls I sold. But I got this one back. It's not the one that I used to own. But this is Slapshot. Step on It. But I'm a huge, huge fan of their band, of this band. You know, a nice black vinyl. I like to show the back picture just because it's Boston. But here's the back of it. It says Slapshot Boston. Really, really good band. If you like hardcore, especially early hardcore from the 80s, I've seen them so many times. First time I ever saw them was at the Worcester Artist Group in 1988 was the first time I ever saw them, and I was a fan ever since. So I was really, really happy to find this. This one cost me, it was like 30 bucks, and it was somebody in Massachusetts that had it. Shocking, but I was really, really happy to get this one in the collection. It's one that will get a lot of spins in the movie room. This one is a band that I like. I've never heard this album, but I wanted to pick it up because I wanted to check it out.
We listened to it, actually.
Yeah, we actually listened to it. It's really good. I got this one off of Whatnot. And this one is limited to 750. And this is Beartooth Disease. Beartooth is a metalcore band.
The back's pretty cool.
Yeah. They're kind of like Architects, kind of like... They're more metal than core. So,
That's why I liked it.
Yeah, they're more Architects, kind of like Wage War, more singy, less screamy. But this one is on white and silver marble. But, like I said,
Pretty cool.
yeah, this one's limited to only 750 that were made in that color, for that variant. So I was really happy to have it. Like I said, me and Marie both listened to that one I think it was last weekend when we were putting movies away. And it was
a toe tapper.
Yeah, it was a non-skipper. I didn't skip one song on it. This is an album, again, I had on cassette, I had it on vinyl, I had it on CD, and I gave it to Cinema Sickness. And I love this album. This is the indie exclusive Sky Blue vinyl. Can't show you the vinyl because it's still sealed. But I love this album. And this is Suicidal Tendencies, How Will I Laugh Tomorrow? But the full title, because it only says How Will I Laugh Tomorrow on the top. But it is How Will I Laugh Tomorrow When I Can't Even Smile Today. That's the full album cover.
That's a good point.
Yeah. But this is their third album. Their first album is their self-titled, and the second one is Join the Army. That again, albums that I used to have. Spoiler, one of those two I already have. I haven't shown it yet. But I love Suicidal Tendencies. I saw them, first time I ever saw Suicidal Tendencies, Pantera opened up for them, and I thought Pantera was awful. But
Wait, what?
I know. It was the first time I ever saw them, because it was before Pantera was big. And this has Trip to the Brain on it. This has Pledge of Allegiance and How I'll Laugh Tomorrow When I Came and Smiled Today.
Well, you gotta wake up and say it's a new day.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But this is more like a punkish, kind of skate punk kind of music. But they're an LA-based band. I really, really like them. Their newer albums, not so much. I'm a big fan of all the way up to Bringing It Down. I think it was their last album that I liked that came out in I think it was 1990. But I was really, really excited to get that one. I'm going to try to get all their first, I think it's 5 albums. This one I got from Guitars and Grooves. I saw on his website that he had a bunch of stuff come in, and this showed up, and I had to pick it up.
Did you ask him to put it on hold?
Yes, I did. I called him up and I said, "Hey, you have this record? Can you put it off the side for me?" He said, "Sure."
He's like the vinyl version of Pam.
Yeah.
Basically.
And this is the Roger and Hammerstein's soundtrack to The Sound of Music. I love The Sound of Music. It is my favorite movie.
The OG one.
Favorite movie of all time. This is an original, and I was super, super excited.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a stereo version of it. This one will get many spins on the record player, but I was really, really happy to get it. Again, not a gatefold. Bummer, because it would be nice to have some production picks inside, but I was really, really excited to have that.
We got a wicked, he got a wicked, ridiculous good deal on a record player, so we now have one in the living room and one in the movie room, so we can listen to jams while it works.
And some of my music is, not stuff that my son's going to like. Well, my son will like anything. Some stuff Marie's not going to like.
Not too much, so I just close it.
So my heavier stuff, I usually play it in here. Like this next one.
But I'll give everything a spin once, you know what I mean?
This is a early hardcore band from Boston. This is still brand new factory
Give it a
sealed.
rub.
And this is an original pressing. And I really wanted this because when pretty much hardcore started in the Boston area, it was pretty much SSD controlled and this band that started it. And the band is called DYS. It's a little hard to see, but you can see it right on the back. DYS. And I really wanted this one. This one only has 8 songs on it, but it has Late Night. That's really good. Still Closer. No Pain, No Gain, and Graffiti. I really love that song.
What does it stand for?
What, DYS?
Yeah.
I don't really remember.
Dysfunctional Youth Society.
I think if anybody knows, comment down below. I don't remember. But this was recorded in Baker Street Studio. That's in Watertown, Mass. I actually have been inside that record
I've
studio.
been to Watertown.
Yeah, but I was really, really excited to have it. And like I said, this is original pressing because, as you can see, this actually has the old line, how they used to wrap these, not the way they do them now. So really, really excited to have this one. This one, like I said, is still sealed. This one cost me a little bit. This has, as you could tell by the way that sticker is, that's an old Strawberry sticker. But
I didn't take it off.
no, it was taken off beforehand. But the way
that's not my job.
the way those edges are and the way that middle is missing, that's hands down Strawberries.
That's good.
Yeah, that's the way it is because of it's probably a promo.
Things will never change.
Yeah. But really, really happy to have that one.
I
in
just
the
noticed
collection.
it when you were holding it up.
I knew it when I first got it. This one again.
Siren Records.
Yeah.
49 cents. What?
This one is again an original first pressing.
You can probably get more than 49 cents for that.
And I was really happy for this one because this one I got it off of eBay.
I like this one too.
And the guy put it up as a first pressing, but nobody, it really didn't go up that high. And I was kind of shocked because the reason a lot of people didn't bid on it because it was missing the inner sleeve. So because of that, I got it for $20. And I was shocked that I got it for $20 because, like I said, this is an original pressing of this.
Wait.
And this is Whitesnake's self-titled.
I forgot you got this one, and I just saw it, and I got super excited.
And this
Wait for
one
it.
is one of my favorite Whitesnake albums. This has on it Still of the Night is on here. Here I Go Again. Is This Love? Children of the Night is on here. But this is a great album. But the best part about it is, and what I gave this guy
all the stars,
is because after I won it, he goes, hey, I shipped out your record, but 2 days later, I found the inner sleeve. So he goes, I'm going to ship it to you at no cost. And I was like, oh yeah, cool, that's awesome. And I was just thinking he was pulling my leg. He wasn't going to do it. And a week later, I get a bunch of vinyl in the mail, and one of them, I'm like, where the hell did this come from? And when I opened it up, the only thing that was in it was cardboard.
A nice double ply, thick piece of cardboard pressed.
Yep. And then in the middle was the inner sleeve for it. So I was super excited.
And it's got all the songs on it.
Yeah. That he found the inner sleeve for this.
That's very cool.
And I said it has a little bit of, okay, it's black. You can see there's a little bit of ring wear on it. But for a first pressing from, I think this came out, was it like 86? Or something like that. But because of, people leave, especially back then, people left the records inside the sleeves, you get ring wear. That's why I don't keep them inside the
87?
sleeves. Yeah, 87. That's
I
why I
can
don't keep
barely
them
see that.
in the sleeves. I keep them pretty much in the back.
In the bag.
In a bag, in a rice paper bag, so there's no static. And
he tilts it sideways so the opening is sealed.
Yeah, so no dirt gets on the inside of them.
Tip.
But I was really super excited for that one because
not as excited as I was about this next one. You found it for me.
Yep. And where did I get that one?
I don't know.
Oh, I got that one at Guitars and Grooves. If I remember right. Yeah.
I have the one live in concert, but I needed this one. Needed it.
Yeah.
It's a hot one.
And this is another live one. And this is Neil Diamond, Hot August Night, recorded live at the Greek Theater in Los Angeles.
It's a hit factory.
Yeah.
I'm going to use your word.
Yeah. This one is a double LP. And it's just regular black vinyl. But this one has just a bunch of songs on it. Gone Too Soon, Solitary Man, Sweet Caroline, Porcupine Tree, Soggy Pretzels. I always love the name of that one.
Better than Soggy Waffles.
Yeah. Shiloh, or Limp Bizkit. Silo.
You got me there.
Yeah, Shiloh is on here.
Song Blue.
Yeah.
Cracklin' Rosie.
Yeah.
Holly Holy.
I Am, I
Said.
Yeah. And then there's Encore. But this one is a cool one.
There's a couple more on there. I didn't get to read them.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Again, not a gatefold for a double vinyl. Even back then, they gypped you on gatefolds.
But I was really excited to get that. Thank you.
Yeah, but I
love
wanted
my
to.
Neil Diamond.
Yep, I wanted to get this one for Marie, as again because she likes Neil Diamond. She loves Neil Diamond.
So you
I
can
like
get
Neil
away with
Diamond.
buying more vinyls.
Yeah, and I like Neil Diamond as well, so I don't mind listening to it.
I'm still trying to get used to saying vinyl instead of like CD or something.
Yeah, this one I got. Where did I get this? Oh, this one I got this one from the Vinyl Vault. And that's in Massachusetts as well. And this one is a band that I'm a huge fan of. They considered them punk because they came out in the punk scene with the Ramones and Patti Smith and Television and all that. But they weren't really punk. They were more new wave. And it is Blondie, Eat to the Beat. I love Blondie. I will pretty much buy any album that I find of Blondie if I don't have it.
She's no Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah, she's no Cyndi Lauper, but I love Debbie Harry. There's the back right there. But this has The Hardest Part on here.
Dreaming, Union City Blue.
Yep. Slow Motion, Victor.
Accidents never happen. That's a good one.
But really, really happy to have this album.
Good name.
Yep.
Accidents do happen, by the way.
Yeah, they do happen once in a while. But I was really excited to find this one. But I'm a big fan of Blondie, so this one will be getting a lot of spins as well. But that is everything that I'm going to be showing for
in
this
this video because we still have more.
Yeah, I still have probably about 160 vinyls that I have not shown yet.
Not kidding.
And I'm always getting a couple
The
more.
hits just keep coming.
I know, they keep on coming. They're all toe tappers. But that is everything that we have for this video.
Some of these spin right out the door.
Like I said, any stuff that we showed, do you have it in your vinyl collection? Do you like some of these bands? You know, let us know what you think down in the comments below.
A little variety.
Yeah. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, videos before and after.
There's movies and others.
Yep. If you want to comment down below or subscribe to us, hit the subscription button. Type something in the comments, and we'll always answer. Yep. But until next time, guys.
Vinyl.
Bye. Vinyl.
We got plenty more vinyl videos coming.
Oh yeah, nonstop.
Hits.